TIAA is on a mission. Why? Because 54% of Black Americans don't have enough savings to retire. So in collaboration with big-name artists like Wyclef Jean, TIAA released Paper Right, new music inspiring a new financial future. With 100% of streaming sales going to a nonprofit that teaches students how to invest. Stream Paper Right now and help close the gap.
This episode is brought to you by Pepsi Wild Cherry. Pepsi Wild Cherry is bursting with delicious cherry flavor and a sweet, crisp taste that gives you more to go wild for. Getting wild may look different these days, but whether it's opting for a solo Friday binge watch or a big night out, everyone can indulge in their wild side with Pepsi Wild Cherry. Also available in Zero Sugar. So grab a Pepsi Wild Cherry and get wild.
I'll tell you right now, I don't know the plot to any Disney movie. Any of them. Not like one.
Shameful.
Dude. It's so fucking shameful. I just didn't watch them, and my friend and I do this bit where she'll go, I think I've said this on the podcast, but she's like, can you tell me the like plot to Aladdin? And I'll just fucking butcher it because I'm like, I don't know, so I'll make it up on the spot, but it's dumb. It's like, I don't know. It's really, I feel like you're like born with that information, and I just really wasn't.
No, I mean, did you have the VHSs? Like everyone had the VHSs.
I didn't.
I just like, you don't know Peter Pan or like.
I know Peter Pan from like a
Cinderella.
I know the gist. Like
Neverland.
I'm gonna fuck it up. I watched Snow White a lot. My mom says allegedly. I did. She was like, you wouldn't let me turn it off, but I don't really like. I know like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I know Cinderella because I did that as a ballet growing up. So like I know that one. Every 5 years we did Cinderella. So.
I'm like. I don't like this.
I know it's like it's really crazy.
So I have a video that I'm going to recommend to you, and it's a friend of Brooke and I's, and I'm trying to get him to do our podcast soon. But our friend Gleefully Tim has a video where he gets drunk and explains the plot line of Hocus Pocus, and it is like the most entertaining 10 minutes that you can possibly watch.
Does he not know? Is he unaware, or is he like just drunk?
He's very aware, but he's very drunk. He apparently did one for Emperor's New Groove is another one that he's done that I haven't watched yet, but I feel like that would be great.
So I know the plot of Emperor's Groove, but I haven't seen that since I was a small child. So I don't know, but
it's just animated movies I don't watch.
I need you to just like use like, do you have Disney Plus? You have to because you watch High School Musical, the musical series. You need to just like.
No.
Once a week, just go into the vault category and just press play. I just found out recently I'm marrying him in 10 days. Kenny's favorite Disney movie is Peter Pan. I had no idea.
Is that weird?
That's really weird for Kenny.
It's really weird. No, it's weird. Like I'm like
that's weird.
Like the only plot I know of Peter Pan is the Kelsey Ballerini song. So if it doesn't have anything to do with that,
I've never heard him even say the word Disney in his life.
Brooke, I want to clarify. We're not saying that it's weird for someone to have Peter Pan as their favorite Disney movie. It's weird for her fiance specifically to have that as his favorite Disney movie.
Yeah, like we watched it.
Totally fine.
We watched it before bed a couple nights ago, and like he was just like, man, like,
see, like
I remember, and I'm just like, yeah, bitch, same. I watched this like 6 months ago.
I only, as a kid, I only remember watching Nightmare Before Christmas. Like that's it. That's the only one.
Yeah, we watched that a lot when we were kids too. I mean,
my boyfriend like knows that movie by heart.
Me too.
See, that's how I am with like Cinderella is my fucking shit. Love it. Even Pocahontas,
seems
love.
Basic. Pocahontas is a little better.
I mean, it's
which
all
one,
fucking
Pocahontas
basic.
or Cinderella?
Yep.
No, which?
Pocahontas is my girl.
She said, "Yup."
Yeah, Pocahontas is better, and I love that song. Colors of
God.
The Wind.
Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon? I don't know.
Is that the words?
Yeah.
Apparently, I don't love it.
Yeah, finish it. Go.
I don't know the rest.
Finish it for a Brooke.
The grinning bobcat, why he grinned.
Yeah, you read that. Sing it. There we go.
Voices of the mountain.
Oh my God, you have a good voice.
With all the colors of the wind.
What?
It's that.
Yeah.
That was your pick for best Disney song of all time when we did that list, right?
Duh.
Yeah.
Wait, and you can? Is it because it's in your range? Because that was amazing.
So my favorite part of that song, man, we're really off topic now, but my favorite part of that song is the strings in the beginning, the do 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 dude.
Yeah.
It's
Right in the
so
feels.
pretty. It's my favorite part.
Yeah.
Well, I've actually never seen Moana, but this is like I'm acting like I should have prefaced this better. But last night I watched Dancing with the Stars and it was Disney night, so I didn't know half the songs, of course, but they did the Moana one that everyone loves, that I love. I really love it.
It's so good.
But on the way home from Italy a couple years ago, out of the entire plane, mine was the only screen that didn't work. So I watched Julia sob to Moana. Like I watched her watch Moana, and because that's what I had to do. Like I didn't have anything else to do, so I watched her watch Moana.
Why did she cry?
At the end with like the stingray and the grandma.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's sad,
guess,
but I
yeah.
mean, she didn't cry the whole fucking time. But I was
I
like,
know, when you said
but
like
I'm
sobbing,
trying.
I'm
I was trying to watch Moana with
so
no anything.
I
was
am
like,
Moana
oh, okay. I think
of
I
Montanui. I will board your ship, sail to across the
Okay.
sea, and restore the heart.
okay.
of-
Maybe I'll watch that one.
Oh my god, it's so good. And dude, oh
It
my
is
god,
really good.
see the light of
Coco
the
is
sky
That's
of
the
the
song.
sea,
Really good.
and it calls me. Oh my god, it's fucking fire.
Yeah, that's a good one. That
That's
one
so
builds. That
good.
song builds.
I mean, Frozen had really good songs too.
Yeah.
The
I've
songs
seen
really.
Frozen.
Frozen 2.
Was.
2. I like the songs almost more than the first one.
Really?
Get out.
I have
Really?
to rewatch Frozen 2. I only watched it once and I was like, I felt like I half-ass watched it and then I was done and then I was like, nah, it wasn't that good. But I'm like, I didn't really watch
It's
it.
really good.
I have to watch it again.
I know Brooke and I had this conversation at work, but I think Frozen 2 has way more of like a Broadway musical structure in its songs than the original Frozen, because it's like, it's not sing-along songs, it's like epic ballads. Like every
yeah.
song is like defying gravity, basically.
You know,
In Frozen 2?
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, I know that. Yeah. That rings a
Although
bell.
Kristoff's song in Frozen 2, I think is the best one.
Should I
And,
watch
I'll
Frozen
fist
2?
fight someone.
yes.
Yeah.
You should
Okay,
watch
what's my gateway Disney movie? And you better knock it out of the park
like a
because if it's bad, I
classic
won't.
or do you mean like a current?
We'll do one classic and one current.
All right.
Brooke, what do you think?
I think if you're going to go current, Moana.
Yeah, Moana or Frozen
is
2,
your
obviously.
gateway
If they
in.
say it's
Moana's
that's good.
really strong and it's beautiful to look
Yeah.
at.
Oh, it's so good.
Classic, though, I would say like Little Mermaid.
Have you seen The Little Mermaid?
So I've definitely, there's no way I haven't seen it. And I know the storyline ish to Little Mermaid. Like, she's like, wants to be on land or something.
Nailed it.
I want to
Nailed
be
it.
I've never heard someone sum up 90
Ursula?
minutes so beautifully.
where the
Ursula?
people are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I agree with Little Mermaid. I do agree with Moana.
the sea.
You should watch Moana. But I also feel like you would, because you love Halloween and you love a good cry. I think you would love Coco.
Yeah.
So my
Coco's
friends at my
good.
beach house watched Coco, and I came in halfway through, and the whole time I sat there with like a fucking pout on my face and was like, "Turn it off!" Like, but I know I would actually like it. It was cute, but I came in halfway through, and we were drinking, and I was like, "Okay, you guys all know everything, and I don't know anything, and I
Yeah.
feel left out."
Coco's good and it's really sad.
That's beautiful to look at. Speaking
Yeah.
of that,
Oh, yeah, it is gorgeous.
that's
Yeah.
a good
It's
one.
gorgeous. The only thing Coco doesn't have, like Moana has, is like Coco has good songs, but I think Moana definitely beats Coco in that category.
Yeah, no,
Moana-
Definitely
Coco's,
like the heartfelt, it's Coco.
but Pixar's not really known for like musicals anyway. Like
Right,
all of the
yeah.
songs in Coco are like 30 to 45 second musical pieces. They're not like big numbers.
You've seen like Pixar movies, like
I was just
Toy
gonna say,
Story.
yes, I've seen all the Toy Stories, and I saw like Toy Story 3 in
Monsters,
theaters
Inc.
recently. Yes, back in the day. But I think what deterred me recently in my last like maybe 6 or 7 years is I sat down to watch, what's the emotion one with like Amy Poehler and all that.
Inside
Inside
Out.
Out.
I heard that was a knockout, and I sat down and watched it by myself, and after the like 2 fucking hours I was like, I wish I didn't watch that. It wasn't really that good. And then I feel like I was like, I'm never gonna. I don't watch animated movies until
Yeah.
somebody sits me down. And I just finally decided to watch one by myself and was like, I didn't like that much. Is that a really bad take? Is that a hot take?
So I've seen Inside Out a few times. I'm not like crazy about it. I wouldn't say it sucked, but I
might have been in a weird mindset when I was watching it.
Yeah, I
thought Inside Out was okay.
Yeah, it's definitely not something that you're like, wow, mind blown. I can't wait to watch that again.
Well, exactly. That's exactly my point.
Yeah. Yeah. So no, you're not wrong by thinking that. But
yeah, I think it was hyped up like crazy.
Watch Moana.
Okay.
But speaking of
God.
Inside Out, which has Amy Poehler in it.
Parks and Recreation.
You're listening to the Geekscape Network.